Welcome to the kitchen show. Craig Ventresca and I play a discrete set of music here in our kitchen in San Francisco every day, and we live stream it on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We have to stream vertically on Instagram because the good people at Instagram have set up the parameters such that you cannot live stream horizontally at this time. All right, I gotta go fix this. You know that the hair light is a little bit distracting and obtrusive, huh? I'm gonna go fix it a little bit. Craig Ventresca and I play a song from the 1890s through the 1930s. We play at 8 p.m. every night. That is San Francisco time. That is Greenwich Mean Time -8 this time of year, as we are in Pacific Standard Time. Craig Ventresca and I play at 8 p.m. every day, except Fridays. We don't play at all, and on Sundays we play at noon instead of 8. Sound bad connections. Sound bad connections. That sounds like a corporate entity.
No sound.
Did that fix it? Sometimes it's at the jack. Good now? I didn't try that at the jack. 17-second rule, yeah. Seems okay. Thank you.
That was I wish that I'd been born in Borneo.
I wish that I'd been born in Borneo. Well, I wish that I'd been born in Borneo.
I thought you knew the words again.
I was just bluffing. All right, so John Cole's requested Whispering Hope. For last night, we can't add the phrase without no pants to our songs every night. We can only do that very rarely. But tonight, we will add the phrase without no pants to just the song Whispering Hope, unless things really get out of hand. Soft as the voice of an angel, breathing a lesson unheard. Hope with a gentle persuasion, whispers a comforting word without no pants. Wait till the darkness is over. Wait till the tempest is gone. Hope for the sunshine tomorrow, after the shower is gone without no pants. Whispering hope, how welcome my voice, waking my heart in its sadness, rejoice without no pants. If in the dusk of the twilight, dim be the region afar, will not the deepening darkness brighten the glimmering star without no pants? Then when the night is upon us, why should the heart sing away without no pants? When the dark midnight is over, watch for the breaking of day without no pants. Whispering hope, how welcome my voice, lifting my heart in its sorrow, rejoice without no pants. Hope has an anchor so steadfast, rends the dark veil for the soul without no pants. Whither the master has entered, robbing the grave of its gold without no pants. Come, then, oh come, glad fruition, come to my sad, weary soul without no pants. Come, thou, O blessed hope of glory, never, oh never depart without no pants. Whispering hope, how welcome my voice, making my heart in its sorrow rejoice without no pants. Whispering hope, how welcome my voice, making my heart in its sorrow rejoice without no pants. There, it worked. Our experiment, our hypothesis worked out. There's more and more evidence as we continue experiments for the hypothesis that lyrical phrase fits into every song seamlessly and flawlessly and beautifully. And yes, as a songwriter, I really appreciate lyrics like that. It's edifying. It's gonna help me write better songs.
That was Grandpa's Spells.
Finally here. Play on Kansas John. Kansas. Thank you. Thanks for your comment on YouTube. All right, let's see. We just couldn't say goodbye.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Then there's OU Circus Day.
I like that one.
See that mule wearing pants is a lyric from OU Circus Day. Anyway, but we're not going to go there anymore. Not for a while. All right. We thought that love was over. Let's see. People in love are funny, mighty hard to explain. 1 minute they quarrel, then they're back together again. Take my case for instance. We had a little pause. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, here's what happened to us. We thought that love was over, that we were really through. I said I didn't love him, that we never knew. And you can all believe me, we sure intended to, but we just couldn't say goodbye. The chairs in the sofa, they broke right down and cried. The curtains started waving for me to come inside. Tell you confidentially, the tears were hard to hide, but we just couldn't say goodbye. The clock was striking 12 o'clock. It smiled on us below. Folded hands, it seemed to say, we'll miss you if you go. So I went back and I kissed him, and when I looked around, the room was singing love songs and dancing up and down. And now we're both so happy, 'cause at last we found that we just couldn't say goodbye. that we were really through. I said I didn't love him, that we'd begin anew. And you can all believe me, we sure intended to, but we just couldn't say goodbye. Tearing in the sofa, they broke right down and cried. The curtain stopped waving for me to come inside. I tell you confidentially, the tears were hard to hide, but we just couldn't say goodbye. The clock was striking 12 o'clock. It smiled on us below. With folded hands, it seemed to say, we'll miss you if you go. Then I kissed him, and when I looked around, the room was singing love songs and dancing up and down. And now we're both so happy, because at last we found that we just couldn't say goodbye. Just couldn't say goodbye. I don't think I've ever heard a bad in that hand shot performance. Yeah, Judy, it's so interesting. I was just thinking, I had a thought during singing that song. I was thinking, you know, every song, every record that Annette Handshot, every song that she made a record of was a great song. I wonder if she chose the songs and had great taste in songs. Rather, like, every song she sang is, like, really, really beloved. Just couldn't say goodbye with your pants on. We just couldn't say goodbye without no pants. There.
I've heard them rave about the dear old farm, the old oak and bucket, and the old red barn, where every evening at close of day, how sweet it was to smell the new mown hay. They said it was fun to drive the old blind cow, or excuse me.
Here, like, get yourself ready and then sing.
Start that again. Sorry, that's... I've heard them rave about the old red, about the dear old farm, the old oak and bucket, and the old red barn, where every evening at close of day, how sweet it was to smell the new mown hay. They said 'twas fun to drive the old blind cow, or act as chauffeur to the old farm plow. I tried it once, but at break of day, I hit the cinders for old Broadway. Take it from me, I'd rather be a little lamppost on Broadway, or act as give me the glare of Longacre Square and let me live there night and day. You take the farm, the cow, and the barn, the buttermilk, and new mown hay, and give me a cell in some big hotel near the lampposts of old Broadway. That day I spent on the dear old farm, I made an acquaintance in the old red barn. It was a plow horse, ancient and gray, who sadly eyed me as I passed his way. He nudged nudged my elbow and with tear-dimmed eye told me that he'd seen me in the days gone by. I asked him where, and rubbing his head, whispering softly, the old horse said, "Take it from me, why I used to be the wisest cab horse on Broadway. And in my prime, why I used to shine upon the track at Sheephead Bay. But I quit the track for night work at Jackson till they brought me here to stay. How I wish I were back pulling that old hack by the lampposts of old Broadway. Blacksmith in the chestnut tree, who ain't had a shave till just since General Grant met Lee, would not be happy unless he was there, so he could manicure the old gray mare. He doesn't know if there's a war or not. The last he heard was that Lincoln had been shot. He'd be surprised to hear someone say that there were no streetcars on old Broadway. Take it from me, I'd rather be a little sign on old Broadway. Or I'd be a bug in some big Turkish rug, or referee a cabaret. If I could be a Manhattan flea and ride a new horse every day, I'd be satisfied just to sit and ride in the lampposts of old Broadway.
The lamppost of old Broadway?
I'd rather be a lamppost on old Broadway.
I would rather be a lamppost without no pants. I would rather be a lamppost on old Broadway without no pants. Okay. Thanks for your comments on YouTube. See, they only display for like a second and it's really small print. But I saw something about the year 1911 and I appreciate your comment. I hate that train, M&O. I hate that train. They all call the M&O. I hate that train. They all call the M&O. Take my baby away. Come back no more. I was sorry, sorry to my heart. I was sorry, sorry to my heart. To see that I'm on train, me and my baby heart. I hate that train, they all call the end. I hate that train, they call the end and took my baby away, ain't coming back no more. When he was leaving, there'd be another that whistle blows. When he was leaving, there'd be another that whistle blows. And the man at the throttle was coming back no more. He had his head out the window, watching them drive away. He had his head out the window, watching them drive away. He said, I'm going away, baby, don't turn your bad luck so. Yeah, I'm so worried, I'm so full of you. Yeah, I'm so worried, I'm so full of you. Deep in my heart, nothing but a lover's wood. I was so sorry, sorry, sorry to my heart. I was so sorry, sorry to my heart. See that I'm on the train, me and my baby heart. Yeah, good job, Craig.
You've all heard a song about the Swanee River, and they tell you it's a peaceful little spot. For the benefit of people knowing nothing at all about the place, a lot of information I have got. Why the fellow in the ditty ever wanted to return is really something more than I can say. But I'll say this much, he made a lot of sense when he made up his mind to go away. Way down on the Swanee River, that's the place that gives you inflammation of the liver. That's where the old folks love to stay. They have to stay because they cannot get away. Way down on the Swanee River, no more I wanna roam. Everyone, they say, is glad to get away far from the old folks at home. There are big alligators in the Swanee River, and they greet you with a playful little laugh. But if you are deluded by the elongated smile on them, it's 10 to 1 they'll bite you clean in half. There are 40 kinds of fever, you can catch 'em when you like, and the country round the mouth is made of mud. Well, the flavor of the atmosphere is fully guaranteed to stop the circulation of your blood. Way down on the Swanee River, that's the place that gives you inflammation of the liver. That's where the crocodiles chew your legs, and the swans on the Swanee lay hard-boiled eggs. Way down on the Swanee River, no more I wish to roam. Everyone, they say, is glad to get away far from the old folks at home. There are big mosquitoes on the Swanee River, and they have a sting as sharp as any pin. And they like to stick it in the tender parts of your anatomy, which is why you have your trousers made of tin. When you wake up in the morning, all your boots are full of snakes. It's a lively place for living in bagosh. And a dozen times a year the folks are all flooded out, and that's the only time they ever have a wash. Way down on the Swanee River, that's the place that gives you inflammation of the liver. That's where the nanny goats sing their song, and the frogs play leapfrog all year long. Way down on the Swanee River, no more I wish to roam. Everyone, they say, is glad to get away far from the old folks at home.
What's that?
The Swanee River.
All right, and Judy, that blues song that I sang was called I Hate That Train They Call the M and O. I hate that train they call the M and O. That's what it was. Yes. I resemble that song. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, you asked, you said something about the Sheik of Araby. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought too. So yesterday somebody requested the Sheik of Araby, which we really never do. Not never. We did yesterday, but it reminded me of the phrase "without no pants," because as you're familiar, all the jazz musicians, at least in our region, will shout "without no pants." Not just the musicians, but the audience too. Will shout "without no pants" in that song, and I was like, kind of wondering if it's every song or just that one. So we were trying it out on every song yesterday.
It's a good thing we tried that.
Well, it works very well. So there's always Circus Day, but I kind of like the other Circus song better.
Do that then.
Let us say it's coming. I mean, it's coming. It's going to be here. You want to do? Is that a good key? Oh, boy, it's coming. They say it's coming. I say it's coming. Going to be here in a couple of weeks, with lots of monkeys and frogs and donkeys, elephants and funny freaks. I mean the circus, the great big circus. It's something I wouldn't miss on a bet. Gotta forgive me, boy, but it's a day of joy I never Even grown-up know it. Act like kids again. The children scream and yell. Nobody hears the old school bell. All the sick folks suddenly get well. When it's circus day back home. Oh, when it's circus day back home, the folks are going blind, rain and shine. When they see that big parade a coming, even grown-up men act like kids again. The deacon buys the feed, see the dancing girls so sweet. All the grandeur sweeps you off your feet. When it's circus day back home. When it's circus day back home. It's our last number. Thanks so much for having joined us. We love you. If you send a tip on PayPal, don't enable purchase protection because there ain't no purchase to protect. But thank you, of course, for your tips.
The Moonlight Blues.
Yeah. Well, that was the Moonlight Blues. Thank you so much for having joined us. Hi. Is this my Swiss miss? Yep, of course it is. I wish I made the yodeling cadenza. It needs that. It needs one.
He was a mountain climber, and oh, how the boy could climb. In cold July, he'd climb so high, he'd almost touch the sky. Believe me, I don't lie. Here's the reason why. She was a shepherd's daughter who lived at the highest peak, where he'd chase her and she'd chase him, and they'd play hide and seek. One day he lost his sweetheart, he looked for her in vain, and now he's broken hearted and singing this refrain. I miss my Swiss misses me. I miss the bliss that Swiss miss gives to me. I hear her yodeling sweet memories, like the birds and the bees from the Schweitzer trees. Her dear papa makes watches that are Swiss. That's why he watches me like this. I lost her in the mountains she must be. I miss my Swiss miss misses me. He was a bear in snowshoes, and oh, how the boy could ski. He'd ski away, he'd ski all day, he'd ski without a guide, and she'd ski by his side when they'd ski for a ride. Well, no wonder he's broken hearted, he's lonesome as he can be. There's no one now to call his own, and he can't ski alone. He gave up mountain climbing, he couldn't stand the strain, and now he's washing windows and singing this refrain. I miss my Swiss miss misses me. I miss the bliss that Swiss kiss gives to me. She was a working girl down on her knees, in her yard working hard, punching holes in cheese. I looked for her, I nearly broke my scalp. I clip and trip from elk to elk. There must be other climbers who could tell where she might be, but I miss that Swiss, and my Smith misses me. I looked for her, why I almost broke my scalp. I flip and trip from elk to elk. There must be other climbers who could tell where she might be. I miss my Swiss, that Swiss misses me. We're not here tomorrow. We'll be here Saturday. We love you guys lots.
We
As
do.
Meredith said, we really do appreciate you guys lots.
We do.
And if you do decide to tip us, thank you, thank you, thank you. Helps us significantly, and we love doing this show. We're coming up on 5 years of doing this show in March, so we're gonna figure out some way to make our shows extra special for you guys as a thank you. We'll figure out exactly what we're gonna do, but I'd say we're gonna do a bunch of themed shows probably, and oh, it's raining out, huh?
Yeah, the wind was blowing so hard, the windows were like bracing themselves, you know?
Well, it's a good thing we got windows when we moved in. We told the landlord we wanted windows, and I guess
It's working out.
it is working out.
Bye.
Bye. I guess I won't be going for a walk.